Back here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, John Hardin against Glasgow in the season opener here. And Bruce, we were just saying before we went to break there that the offense has a few more kids back than the defense does for the Scotties. A couple of big names on the offensive side that are back. Of course, leading rusher Kieran Stockton. He's back as technically really a fifth-year senior. Over 1,300 yards rushing last year, 25 touchdowns. And then third-year sophomore, Easton Jesse. Easton sat back a year, too, with that COVID year. He took that option. He's got the quarterback job full-time now. Of course, he shared time there the last 2 years with John Carter Myers. Easton last year completed 61% of his passes, 686 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So you know both Kieran and Easton are ready to go here. Easton especially, I'm interested to watch how Easton handles this, being the full-time starter, but certainly a great thing that he has really 2 years of experience under his belt here.
Yeah, of course, that first year of experience, his first freshman year, John Carter got hurt, and, he had to step in and play. And then, as you said, they split time last year. The big thing we're going to have to watch this year is depth. We're not as deep as we were last year. I'm sure y'all have touched on that. And that class with John Carter, there's 2 or 3 of those players that were seniors that were they were not necessarily, they were good athletes and good players, but they were good leaders. They were vocal and they took charge. And so this senior class, somebody's going to have to step up and take charge because those guys are gone.
As far as the defense is concerned, they've already been hit by injuries. All 3 defensive linemen have been injured in the preseason. Tristan Franklin, Chase Starr, David Dale. Chase Starr and Tristan Franklin will play tonight. David Dale not going to be back for a couple of games. The secondary, pretty much the entire secondary being replaced, Larry. You do have Javon Clark, who has a little bit of experience back there. He'll be starting at free safety, but that'll be, I think, a position to watch as we go throughout the season here for the Scottie secondary.
It will. Those guys we lost in defense secondary last year, they were really good. John Carter Myers, you couldn't ask for a better safety. He really, he would knock your block off when he got to you, and he was good going after the football. And, of course, Andrew Phillips on one side and Corbin Wells and all that bunch in the secondary, they were just really, really good. Going to be hard to replace. You don't step in and replace them just automatically if you haven't had any experience. So it's going to be, as Jeff said, it's going to be a work in progress in that secondary.
All right, let's wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. When we come back, we'll tell you about the coin toss, and we'll be set for football here from Glasgow High School. It is Glasgow against John Hardin in the season opener. We're back after a 2-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM, 103.1 FM, and the Big Willie, 94.1 and 102.3, and online at WCLUradio.com with Joe Myers. A production of WCLU Sports.
At South Central Bank, we're team players. For over 50 years, we've been helping people meet goals, realize dreams, and stay on top of their game. Strong communities need strong banks. That's why South Central Bank is proud to be this community's strongest mortgage lender, the place people turn when building and growing, refinancing, or just getting started. We are all things community, even supporting local high school sports teams. There's a South Central Bank near you. Come in and do business with a game changer. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
3, 2, 1.
It's time for kickoff on your home for Glasgow Scottie football on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM, 103.1 FM, and the Big Willie, 94.1 and 102.3. Brought to you in part by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, Colton Steakhouse, McDonald's, Joe Myers Farm Bureau, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Kuzma Family Dentistry, Workout Anytime, Monticello Bank, SCRTC, and Southern Kentucky Tire Pros. And now your voice of Glasgow Scottie football, Joe Myers.
Glasgow High School, it's the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl here. And let's tell you that tonight's coin toss brought to you by Walbert Trucking. They are a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scottie Sports. We know John Hardin won the toss, but we do not know what they chose to do yet. Again, they are not doing the coin toss at midfield like they did prior to COVID. Ever since COVID, they just do the coin toss with the coaches off in the corner somewhere, so we don't really know what happened with the coin toss until they come out onto the field. But
I think we're going to receive.
It does look like Glasgow's going to receive, so John Hardin won the toss and elected to defer, I guess.
Yes.
Larry, what about keys for a Glasgow victory here tonight?
Well, of course, it's always the number one thing. We say it every year, every game. No turnovers take care of the football. If you can do that, you'll have a chance to win the game. We have to stop their running game. They don't throw it a whole lot, so we'll have to stop their running game and just don't turn the football over and play fundamentally well, and we should win.
And the series record between these schools?
Well, this is the fourth meeting between them. John Hardin leads the series 2-1. The first meeting came in 2001 when Glasgow won that one 42-0. I think that was the second year John Hardin was a school. And then the last game came in 2004, which we lost in the bowl game 28-14 to John Hardin.
And again, as we told you earlier, tonight's coin toss was brought to you by Walbert Trucking, a proud sponsor of Glasgow's Scottie Sports. And set to kick it away for John Hardin is Jake Owens. Got Rico Crowder back deep for the Scotties along with Dalen Thomas. Owens approaches. And the 2022 high school Glasgow football season underway. It's a high end-over-end kick taken at the 5-yard line. That's Thomas. He's across the 10, the 15, cuts back to the middle of the field. And it's going to be taken down as he crosses the 20 up near the 21-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm going to give that tackle to number 4. That's Carvelli Pittman. He's a freshman. He made the initial hit and knocked him to the ground.
Your officials for this ball game, the referee is Hilton Isabel, the umpire Timothy Nelson, linesman is Bernie Fugate, line judge Terry Howell, back judge Terrence Fisher, side judge Brandon Fugate, and the field judge Mike Blevins. 16-yard return for Dalen Thomas. And by the way, this first quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. Easton Jesse under center for the Scotties. Some confusion with the formation. Now we're set to go. You've got Neal and Stockton in the backfield. Crowder rolling in motion, but now we get a whistle and a flag here, I believe, before the snap.
I believe somebody's lined up offside.
Well, on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Referee might cutting out on us a little bit there, but it's a 5-yard offsides penalty called on John Hardin. That'll move the football to the 26-yard line where it's first down and 5.
That was going to be a little end around right there. They faked the carrying up the middle and was going to pitch it around the end of Rico.
So again, Neal and Stockton, we split in the backfield with Crowder, the wing back on the left side. Javon Clark wide to the left. Quarterback Easton Jesse under center, puts Crowder in motion to the near side, and now another flag, and this is going to be against the Scotties.
Before the snap, false start on the offense. Number 3, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
So, just like the first 2 plays, never happened.
Never happened.
Technically, they didn't because they never got started. So we had a penalty on 5-yard penalty against John Hardin, now a 5-yard penalty against the Scotties. So we're right back where we started, first and 10 for the Scotties at their own 21. Again, the backs are split. Here comes Crowder in motion to the near side. Jesse calls for the snap, gives to Crowder on a sweep around the left end. He's going to be hit in the backfield and drop for a big loss. Maybe not a big loss, but certainly a loss.
That's big old number 71 on that tackle for them. That is Quentin Johnson. He is a 6'1", 275 junior.
They did give him progress back to the 20, but it's still a loss of a yard. So second down and 11. Just underway here in this first quarter. 11:20 to play. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 man wide to the right. Stockton is the lone setback with Jesse under center. Jesse gives it off to Stockton, straight up the gut. He'll cross the 25, up near the 27-yard line, it appears.
Number 53 on that tackle, and that is Solomon Bennett, 6'1", 224 senior.
7-yard pickup there. Third down and 4 coming up. A check of the scoreboard here, brought to you by Workout Anytime. Metcalfe County leading Barron County 6-3 at halftime. Easton Jesse to throw, rolling to the right side. Pass complete to Gavin Neal at the 33-yard line, and he'll get it up close to the 35, and that'll be enough for a Glasgow first down.
And the tackle was by M.J. Hayes, his first tackle of the night, 5'10", 155 sophomore.
Give him the 36-yard line, actually. So 9-yard pickup there. It'll be first down and 10. So Easton Jesse completing his first pass of the season. Again, completed 61% of his passes last year.
Yeah, Gavin was lined up in the backfield, a little delay, and just came out and went across the middle.
Twin receivers to the near side, a single wide out to the left. Stockton alone setback. Jesse under center. Easton going to keep it around the left end after faking to Stockton. John Hardin read it well. Don't know that he did anything more than getting back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they may actually give him a yard here. Let's see.
Maurice Green on the tackle, 12. He's a senior, 5'10", 169.
They will give him a yard to the 37, so a pickup of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
And big Quentin Johnson was in there right there with him, a 275-pounder. He's a load up there.
First drive of the game for either offense. 9:35 to go in this opening quarter. Neither team on the board, of course. Crowder will line up as a wing back on the left side. Stockton and Neal are split in the backfield. Javon Clark wide to the near side. Here comes Crowder in motion. Easton off play action to throw. Jesse looking at the middle field, has Clark. It is caught at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone, touchdown Scottie.
Well, a beautiful post pattern by Javon Clark. Came from the right side of the formation, went right down the middle of the field, and Easton put it right on the money.
A 63-yard touchdown completion from Easton Jesse to Javon Clark. And that's the way you start a season.
That is right. Did you say 63?
63. And we'll see Wesley Travis come on to attempt the extra point. Wesley, a 5'9", 136 junior. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it is beautiful. Nice kick there from Wesley Travis. It's a 7-0 lead for the Scotties. 9:13 to go in this opening quarter. Back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Let me ask you something, partner. What are you doing for lunch? Surely you can do better than one of those fast food places or something that comes out of a brown bag. Come on over to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. Lunch can be fun, tasty, affordable, and quick. Colton's has a special lunch menu. Steak, chicken, seafood, salad, sandwiches, and our Montana burger. Plus at lunch you get Colton's famous homemade yeast rolls. Now you got lunch plans. At Colton's, where we know what's at stake.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you in the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. Glasgow going on a 5-play, 79-yard drive to open the game. It took 2:47 off the clock. A 63-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Javon Clark. The extra point good for Wesley Travis. Glasgow on top, 7-0.
That's a good way to start. The running game got stopped a couple times with a quarterback keeper and Stockton up the middle, but they found the passing game. They got a first down and then the touchdown out of it.
Travis kicks it away. It's a high end-over-end kick field at the 10-yard line. Bobbled, but now the returner has it across the 20, across the 25, and cut down around the 27, I think. On the return that time for John Hardin, Jesse Metcalf.
I believe number 9, Cameron Bull, was the man that made that tackle on the kickoff.
Ball going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. 17-yard return for Metcalf. Good kickoff that time by Travis.
Yeah, got a pretty good leg. What's a yard line?
27, Larry. First and 10, John Hardin from that point. Wishbone backfield here. No wideouts. 2 tight end set. Quarterback falls down as he gives the ball off, and the handoff that time, Cavelli Pittman. And Pittman going to take it off right tackle and gain a yard. Well, they may give him 2, maybe even 3, up close to the 30. That's actually going to be a 3-yard pickup at the 30-yard line.
Looks like number 53 in there on that tackle, and that is Cam Johnson. Cam is a 6'3", 285 junior.
In this first quarter, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. So the quarterback, Wilson under center. Again, a wishbone set behind him. 2 tight ends. Nobody wide here. Wilson under center. Going to give it off to Rozier. He'll take it off left tackle, and he'll be cut down as he got to the 33, I believe.
Mason Arms is the man that got there. Probably our leading tackler coming back, 5'9", 198 junior.
Mason, amazingly, Larry, was the third leading tackler on the team last year with 57 of them, and he missed 6 games.
Yeah, good player.
Gain of 2 that time for Rozier to the 32. Third down and a long 5 coming up here. Quarterback Wilson in shotgun this time with Rozier to his right. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. And there's a flag, and we think a false start here.
Before the snap. False start on the offense. Number 56, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, third down.
That'll move the football back to the 27-yard line.
So they don't like to throw it, but they're in a passing situation right now.
Third down and 11. 7:29 to go in this opening quarter. Glasgow leading 7-0. Scottie scored on their opening drive. Wilson in shotgun. Rozier to his right. Twin receivers to the right. 1 man wide to the left. Wilson to throw. Rolling out to the right. Looking downfield. The pass is going to be caught, and that'll be a first down. The Scottie defender, I didn't catch who it was, but the defender went for the interception that time and did not make it. The ball got through to the receiver, and that left him enough running room to make the sticks for the first down.
Yeah, I think Javon Clark is the man that knocked him out of bounds over there, but somebody went flying by him. I don't know exactly who it was.
I believe it was Nate Gayfield on the catch there for John Hardin. 12-yard pickup to the 39.
It might have been Jalik Mitchell that came up. He hit him about the time he got the ball, but he went right on by him and did knock the ball loose.
So Wilson in shotgun again. Rozier to his right. 2 men wide left, 1 wide to the right. Wilson, long count, and then they move early.
55 came up that time.
Yep. Left side of the line was pulling.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty. Going to be first down.
And they pulled too early. So third penalty against John Hardin for 15 yards. Ball moved back to the 34-yard line. It'll be first and 15. We were given Layson Anderson as a starting running back, but I don't think he's seen the field yet. So not sure what happened with him, but maybe we'll see him sooner or later.
First down, 15.
Wilson will go under center this time. Rozier is the lone setback, and a timeout going to be called.
Timeout, John Hardin.
6:13 to go in this opening quarter. Glasgow on top 7-0 over the John Hardin Bulldogs here in the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. We're back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Stock number NS204808. MSRP $29,045. Stock number NG535971. MSRP $47,990. All incentives to dealer plus tax title and license. With approved credit. See dealer for details. Offer ends 8/1/22.
Hit a grand slam at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow. Get 0% for 60 months on the all-new 22 Chevy Equinox. Or take advantage of 2.49% on the all-new Chevy Silverado 1500 with 0 payments for 90 days. Find new roads this summer at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow.
For nearly 30 years, Kuzma Family Dentistry has been proud to serve this community with the highest quality of dental care. From regular cleanings, fillings, and crowns, to dentures, implants, and more, Doctors Mark and Drew Kuzma can bring out the best in your smile. They're also proud to sponsor the Scotties football program and the Kuzma Kickoff, a field goal competition giving a lucky student at each home game a chance to win $100. Kuzma Family Dentistry, West Main Street in Glasgow, next to the post office.
First down 15 for John Hardin at their own 34-yard line. 6:13 to go in this first quarter. Glasgow leading 7-0. Wilson sets up under center with a wing back on the right side. Lone setback is Rozier. You've got a wide out here to the left. Wilson to hand it off to Rozier, but another flag down prior to the snap.
Full start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
So make it first down and 20 now as the ball gets moved back to the John Hardin 29.
Yeah, well, they've been their best. They've been our defense so far.
John Hardin has a first down on this series, but moving backwards the last couple of plays with a couple of 5-yard penalties.
First down, 20.
So again, Wilson under center, same formation as before. Wing back on the right side. Rozier, the lone set back. Man wide to the left. Wilson to give it off to Rozier off the right side, and he's going to get short yardage. He'll get it across the 30 to about the 31, it looks like. Took it off the right side of the line that time.
I think Cam Johnson is the man that got the tackle again. That's his second tackle for the 6'3", 285 kid.
It is a 2-yard gain, so it'll be second down and 18. Scoreboard update brought to you by Workout Anytime. Woodford County won the first game of the Don Franklin Scottie Bowl earlier today, 43-8. It was a running clock before halftime. Anderson in the backfield now for the first time. They'll give it off into the man in motion, and he fumbles. The ball still loose, and Glasgow saying they have it. Let's see what the officials say. They do.
Chase Starr came up with it if they count it.
They tried to hand it off to M.J. Hayes, who is the wingback in motion, and he never got a grip on it. And Glasgow will take over at the John Hardin 20-yard line with 5:03 to go in the opening quarter. Already on top, 7-0. And the Scotties will start this drive in the Walbert Trucking red zone. Here comes Crowder in motion to the near side. Going to give it off to Stockton. He'll go off right tackle. He's inside the 15, carrying a tackler inside the 10, down to around the 8. It'll be first and goal for the Scotties.
Yeah, and that tackler was number 19, King Martin. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 155.
See if they put him at the 9 or the 8. I know he's inside the 10. It's the 9-yard line. So a gain of 11 yards. First and goal for the Scotties from that 9-yard line. Clark wide to the right side. Crowder a wing back on the left. Neal and Stockton split in the backfield. Jesse snaps. Gives to Stockton. He'll take it off right tackle again, and he'll get short yardage this time, down to around the 6, a gain of about 3.
Yeah, that gang tackled him. 25 and 19, both right there. 25 is T.J. Williams with the tackle. He's just another sophomore, 6 foot, 191. That's John Hardin team is pretty young. A lot of sophomores and freshmen playing.
Yeah, Scotty's lost a bunch of kids last year. John Hardin lost a whole bunch as well. So a lot of new faces on the field for both of these teams in their opening game. Jesse under center with Neal and Stockton split in the backfield. Clark wide to the left. Here comes Crowder in motion from his wingback position. Jesse fakes to Stockton. Easton going to try to run it into the end zone, and he will. Touchdown, Scotty! He had Javon Clark wide open in the end zone, but Easton said, I could run this thing in and make it a little simpler, and he did. And Glasgow goes up 13-0 on that 6-yard touchdown run for Easton Jesse.
Well, he was a right-handed passer going to his left. I don't think he could get set, really, to let that thing go.
So now Jesse will snap the extra point try. Javon Clark the holder. Wesley Travis on to kick it. Good snap, good hold.
That's a good kick.
And a good kick. 3:47 to go in the opening quarter. Glasgow 14, John Hardin nothing here in the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
If your bank refers to you as next, if your bank's loan conditions need you to
close all other accounts, consolidate to us.
If your bank tries to sell you things when you just want to make a deposit.
We have this great new product that only charges 5% interest.
And if your bank charges you fees just
next.
You know what? Just switch.
At Monticello Bank, they make banking better. Low fees, low rates, the freedom to open a loan without closing all other lines of credit. Monticello Bank. So much better. Visit mbcbank.com or call 270-659-0080.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Glasgow, after taking over in great field position at the John Hardin 20 due to a fumble by the Bulldogs, only had to go 20 yards. It took 3 plays in only 16 seconds. Easton Jesse threw for a touchdown earlier in the game. He's now run for a 6-yard touchdown on this series. Wesley Travis's kick was good. It's 14-0 Glasgow. Here's the kick. It'll be fielded by Metcalf at the 5. He's across the 10, 15, and he'll be hit just as he got to the 20-yard line. I think that's where they'll spot him.
Yeah, that looked like Rico Crowder with the tackle. It's his first of the night, 6'3", 175 junior.
Another scoreboard update brought to you by Workout Anytime. That last check, it was Campbellsville on top of Monroe County 19-0 at halftime. And as we told you earlier, Metcalfe County leading Barron County 6-0 at halftime. Or 6-3, I'm sorry. Metcalfe leads Barron 6-3 at halftime.
At their own 20-yard line.
So the Bulldogs take it 1st and 10 at their own 20. Rozier in the backfield to the left of Wilson, who sets up in shotgun formation. Twin receivers to the left side, a single receiver to the right. The 5-man front for the Scotties. Here's a give to Rozier. He'll take it off right guard, and he'll get up to about the 22, maybe the 23.
Gavin Neal on the stop, 5'8", 150 junior.
It'll be the 23-yard line. Picked up a 3, 2nd down 7.
Pick up a 2-yard.
Bulldogs break the huddle. 3 receivers will go wide to the right, 1 man wide to the left. No tight ends here. Rozier, the lone set back to the right of Wilson. He's in shotgun. Scottie showing blitz up the middle. They're coming. Wilson rolling out to the right. The pass going to be caught, but for no gain. Actually, probably a loss on the play. And trying to see who that was on the catch. It was Gayfield on the catch. And who on the hit there, Larry?
I think it was Jalik Mitchell, number 10. No, Logan Starr, I'm sorry, number 2. Is the man that made the tackle.
That'll be a loss of a yard back to the 22, so 3rd down and 8.
Logan is a 6'1", 161 junior. Chase's brother, is that right?
I'm sorry?
Chase Starr's brother, is that right?
I'm not sure, Larry. I do not know. Could be. Wilson in shotgun, Rozier to his right. And Rozier fakes the handoff, keeps it himself on 3rd and 8, and not much, if anything.
Another Star on the tackle, 57, Chase Starr on that one.
Wilson goes off tackle right. And in there by Chase Starr.
It is a gain of a yard to the 23, so 4th down and 7. It looks like the punting unit will come on for the Bulldogs.
4th down 8.
Jake Owens on to punt it away.
Jake Owens in confirmation.
Tanner Webb back deep for the Scotties to receive the kick. Owens gets it away. It'll bounce at the Glasgow 47. Take a bit of a John Hardin roll across 45 to about the 43. So it'll be 1st and 10. Scotties at their own 43. A 34-yard punt with no return. 1:11 to go in the opening quarter. Glasgow 14, John Hardin nothing here in the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. Glasgow back at home next week against the Russellville Panthers. We'll be back to our normal start time next week, a 7 o'clock kick. Our broadcast on the air at 6:30. Comes Yvonne Clark wide to the near side. Rico Crowder, a wingback on the right. Stockton, and I believe that's Neal in the backfield with him. Ethan Jesse under center.
Yeah, so he was way outside.
And we have a flag thrown.
52 had most of his upper body over the ball.
That's before the snap. Encroachment on the defense for 52. 1st down.
So 5-yard penalty on John Hardin. Already the 5th penalty against the Bulldogs for 25 yards. That'll move the ball up close to midfield at the Glasgow 48. So 1st and 5 for Glasgow. Same formation. Neal and Stockton split in the backfield with Crowder, a wing back on the right. Now Neal will motion out of the backfield. They'll hand it off inside to Stockton. He runs over a tackler across midfield down to around the 45-yard line. Ball came out, but the officials are ruling that Kieran was down, so it will not be a fumble.
Yeah, I think it came out when he hit the ground. Quentin Johnson on that tackle. That's his second for the big 275-pounder.
7-yard pickup for Kieran Stockton, who has carried 4 times for 28 yards so far this evening. 1st and 10 Glasgow. They're in John Hardin territory at the 45 with 1 minute remaining in this opening quarter. 14-0, Glasgow on top. Easton Jesse under center. Rico Crowder, a wing back on the right side. Neal and Stockton split in the backfield again. We're going to hand it off to Neal this time. He'll go around the right end with a blocker in front of him across the 35 to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. End zone. Touchdown, Scottie.
Boy, that was perfectly blocked up front. They kicked one guy out and one guy in, and he just split them and then got to the sidelines and then outran them.
Scottie's up 20-0, and we've not even reached the end of the first quarter here. 44 seconds to go. That run for Gavin Neal, 45 yards, his first run of the season. Wesley Travis on to attempt the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. Glasgow 21, John Hardin nothing. 44 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Here at the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of one. That's why we work every day to make a positive impact on thousands of places we call home. McDonald's. Behind our golden arches is a global community of crew, farmers, suppliers, franchises, and countless others who make up who we are as a brand. It's the entire McFamily that makes McDonald's what it is today and what it's been for over 65 years. McDonald's. There's one near you. Come and see us and download the McDonald's app for specials.
Another quick drive for the Scotties. 2 plays. That's not the right length of the drive, Bruce. No, it started on our side of the... It was a 45-yard run for Gavin Neal, so we'll get Bruce to correct the length of the drive. It was a 57-yard drive. Here's the kick by Travis. Fielded to the 10-yard line by Metcalf. He's across the 15, the 20, and he'll be dragged out of bounds right around the 23. So again, that drive, 2 plays, 57 yards, took 27 seconds, a 45-yard touchdown run for Gavin Neal. And the kick good for Wesley Travis, 21-0 Scottie. 38 seconds to go in the first period.
Jalek Mitchell on that tackle on the kickoff. That's 5'11", 157 junior, his first tackle.
John Hardin not aware of where the football is. They are actually huddling up right at the line of scrimmage. Now they turn around and realize they got to go backwards. So 1st and 10, John Hardin at their own 23. Pittman is the lone setback this time. Hayes, the wing back on the left side, a wide out to the right. Put Hayes in motion, give it off to Pittman. He'll come off left tackle, and the Scotties going to be stingy on defense here. Don't think he got anything. May have actually lost a half yard or so. Let's see.
It looks like Chase Starr again with a tackle.
Well, they'll give him the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. John Hardin will not have to run another play here in this quarter if they don't want to. And it doesn't look like they will. So we've reached the end of the first quarter. A good start to this one for the Scotties. They're up 21-0 over the John Hardin Bulldogs here in the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. We're back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Super easy streaming TV from SCRTC with MyStream TV. Fiber customers can search for SCRTC on a favorite device and download the MyStream TV app. Then call SCRTC to get signed up. Same great live TV service now streaming next to your favorite apps. No more boxes, no more wiring. With MyStream TV, watch up to 3 live streams at once. Go back and catch up TV and restart current TV from the beginning. Even works on your smartphone and tablets. So good news, SCRTC Fiber customers. You can start some super easy streaming TV by calling today.
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros does more than just tires. They maximize the love of being behind the wheel. They offer top brands of tires with road hazard coverage available for 3 years at as little as $15 a tire. Plus, the Hunter Hawkeye Elite Alignment Machine is the most accurate 4-wheel alignment in the area and the only rack in town that can fit dualies. Drive with confidence knowing wherever you go, Southern Kentucky Tire Pros will help take you there. Go see Foster and everyone at family-owned and operated Southern Kentucky Tire Pros, 1004 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow.
Glasgow 21, John Hardin nothing as we start the second quarter. Stats in that first quarter, Scotties with 5 first downs, John Hardin 1. Scotties 79 yards rushing, 72 passing, a total of 151. 11 yards passing and rushing each for John Hardin for a total of 22. John Hardin has the only turnover. That was a lost fumble. Scottie's penalized once for 5 yards in that first quarter, 5 for 25 against John Hardin. Each team ran 10 offensive plays. Scottie's had the ball just 3 minutes and 30 seconds. John Hardin, 8 minutes and 30 seconds time of possession. Second down and 10 for the John Hardin Bulldogs. They are at their own 23. Wilson under center. Hayes is the wing back on the left. Anderson is the setback, a wide out here to the near side as well. Wilson to throw. Under pressure. Going to get away from the first man. He's rolling out to the right side. He's got some room here. The 25, the 30. And he'll be hit shy of the 35, but I think it's going to be right at the first down sticks. We'll see.
Dalen Thomas is the man that made the tackle. He's a 6'1", freshman.
Pickup of 12 yards for Wilson.
I didn't catch who that was chasing in the backfield, but he almost got to him.
Wilson goes under center. Wide out to the left side. Wing back on the right. Anderson is a setback. They put Hayes in motion, the wing back, but a flag down. We have a delay of game, maybe? I think so, yeah.
Sure.
Delay game against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still, first down.
We did learn during the break, Larry, that Logan Starr and Chase Starr are brothers.
Okay.
So.
Kind of figured they were.
The sixth penalty already on John Hardin for 30 yards.
Yeah, they've done everything offensively on the offensive line that they can do. False starts, delay of games.
So first and 15 at their own 29. Anderson, the setback. Hayes, a wing back on the right. He'll go in motion. Going to give it off to Anderson. He's got a hole around the right side. He's across the 35 up to about the 36, maybe the 37, looks like. Anderson, just a freshman. 8-yard pickup to the 37.
Davey Williams on that tackle, number 19. He's a junior, 6'1", 168.
Second down, 7 coming up for the Bulldogs. The second quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership.
Williams has got a big number 19 on that. John Carter's number from last year. He's got a lot to fill there.
Wide out to the left side. Hayes, a wing back on the right. Anderson, the setback. Wilson under center. Off play action. Wilson to throw. Under pressure. Gets away. Going to throw downfield. Has a man, but he threw it behind him and incomplete.
Yeah, Chase Starr was after him in the backfield. Just couldn't hardly catch him.
Maurice Green was the intended target, and he was open, but not a good throw that time by Wilson. So the Scotties catch a break there. It'll be third down and 7. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 9:53 to go until halftime.
Third down 8.
Cripps will line up to the left side. Actually, now they're going to correct that. It'll be 2 receivers to the left side, a single wide out to the right. Wilson in shotgun. Pittman is the setback, and another timeout taken by John Hardin, their second of the half. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout. Glasgow 21, John Hardin nothing. 9:52 to go in this second quarter. Back after a 30-second break on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
9:52 to go in this second quarter, 21-0. Glasgow on top of the John Hardin Bulldogs here. Another check of the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Barron County has now taken the lead over Metcalfe County in the third quarter by a score of 9-6. Again, last score we had on the Campbellsville-Monroe County game, it was 19-0 Campbellsville. That was at halftime. And Woodford County won the first game of the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl here earlier tonight, 43-8 over LaRue County. Third down 7 for John Hardin. They're at their own 37-yard line. Wilson in shotgun. He has a back to his left. It's a bad snap. Wilson handles it, but another flag is down.
Flag. What we got here?
Penalty marker on the play.
Before the snap, encroachment on the defense. Number 1.
Indicated against
5-yard penalty. Still going to be third down.
Not sure if the Scotties jumped off sides or if they were lined up off sides, but it goes against Glasgow. The 5-yard penalty will now make it third down and 2. Put the football at the 42-yard line.
Oh, that's hurt there.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Pittman is the running back. Wilson in shotgun. Wilson handles his low snap, rolling out to the left side under pressure, sacked! That is Rico Crowder who got back there to get the first sack of the season for the Scotties. A loss of 8 yards back to the 34. Honestly, a little surprised to see John Hardin throwing on third down and short right there. They're a team who primarily just wants to run the football, but maybe trying to catch the Scotties off guard, but it's going to bring up a punting situation now. Owens in to punt it away. Tanner Webb back deep for the Scotties. And a whistle before the snap, and another flag coming against John Hardin. Back him up 5 yards for delay of game, we believe.
penalty marker.
Before the snap, delay of game against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still, fourth down.
So that is 5-yard penalty back to the 29.
2 of them for them tonight so far.
John Hardin now has 35 yards of penalties and 34 yards of offense. Not ideal. Owens kicks it away, end over ender. It'll bounce at the 40, and Tanner Webb just going to get out of the way of it and let it roll another few yards. It'll get inside the 30 to the 26-yard line, I believe. Yep, spotted the 26. It'll be a 47-yard punt for Jake Owens with no return.
26-yard line. First down and 10, Scottie.
8:50 to go in the second quarter here, the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. 21-0, Glasgow in front of John Hardin.
Monroe County is down 27-0 now.
All righty, thank you, sir. Check the workout anytime scoreboard there, Larry. Easton Jesse under center with Neal and Stockton split in the backfield. They'll motion Neal out of the backfield, give it off to Stockton. He'll try to go up the middle with it, breaks a couple of tackles. He's got the 35 and drags the tackler out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Well, he broke through there. I thought they had him. About 3 guys hit him right there, and he just bounced off and took off.
A 16-yard pickup. They'll move it to the 43 instead of the 42.
Jabari Wilson on that tackle. He's a junior, 165, 5'11", 165.
So a 17-yard gain, actually. Kieran Stockton with 5 carries for 45 yards. Scottie's going to have to hurry to get this one off. They break the huddle with 10 on the clock. Jesse under center. The backs are split. And they do just snap it with 1 on the clock. There's a pitch to Stockton around the left side. He's going to be dragged down by his jersey. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage or not. It's going to be close.
Well, 53 is pretty strong. He got him by the jersey with one hand, and that's Solomon Bennett. That's his second tackle.
It's a loss of a yard back to the 42, so second down and 11. Kieran went out of bounds on the play, so the clock is stopped with 8:02 to go here in the second quarter. Glasgow leading 21-0 over John Hardin. Neal and Stockton split in the backfield. Crowder, the wing back on the left side. Going to fake to Crowder. Jesse looking to throw over the middle. Has Clark. It is incomplete, I think.
Oh, he
did he catch it? He did end up with it. Oh, my. Javon Clark went up in the air, jumped up in the air to try to catch the ball and was bobbling it all the way down, but it never touched the ground, and he ended up with it while he was laying on his back, Larry.
Yeah, he sure did. It bounced up in the air. We thought it was going to hit the ground, and it bounced right back in his chest.
Jesse and Clark already hooked up on a 64-yard touchdown pass in the first quarter. This is a connection of 23 yards now.
And if Easton leads him just a little bit right there, he may have another one.
1st and 10 Scotties. They're in John Hardin territory at the 35. Clark wide to the right. They have two wingbacks here, Crowder and Neal on either side. They put Crowder in motion. Going to give it off to him on a sweep around the right end. Has to make a man miss in the backfield. Gets away there. He's got the 30. He's down the right sideline, and he's close to another first down. I think he'll have it as he's inside the 25, I believe, at the 24.
Yeah, good run. That's Jabari Wilson on the tackle again. His second of the night.
It will be a pickup of 11 to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Scotties from that point. 7:10 to go in the second quarter. 21-0 Glasgow. Scotty's already with 201 total yards in this ball game. Just 34 total yards for the Bulldogs. Jesse under center. Looking to throw. It's going to be through the hands of Javon Clark. Pass a little bit high, but one Javon certainly could have brought down. Javon upset with himself for not catching that one.
Yeah. The way he jumps and everything, it's, he probably should have caught that ball, but it was thrown a little high.
So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the John Hardin 24. 6:49 to go in this second quarter. Neal and Stockton split in the backfield. Wing back here is Dylan Thomas now for the Scotties. Or Dalen Thomas, excuse me. Going to give it off to Stockton. He's inside the 15, inside the 10, and going to be taken down inside the 5. We'll see where they spot him, but I'm thinking around the 3, maybe the 2.
Well, he's a load. Dante Jones on the tackle, a 5'8", 150 junior. Well, there were 4 or 5 guys had a hand on him and couldn't bring him down.
Ball at the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the Scotties from the 2.
First down, goal to go Glasgow at the Bulldog 2-yard line.
Neal and Stockton split in the backfield. Thomas is the wing back on the left. Jesse snaps. Here's to give to Stockton going off the right side, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Yeah, just simple little handoff to the right side, right through guard and tackle, and he just bulled his way into the end zone.
27-0 Glasgow. 6:09 to go until halftime. Wesley Travis on for the PAT. Good snap from Jesse. Good hold by Clark. Kick up, and the kick is no good. This time wide to the left. So the score remains 27-0 Glasgow. 6:09 to go until halftime. We're back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
6:09 to go in this second quarter, and it's all Scotties so far over John Hardin. They lead by a score of 27-0. That last drive by Glasgow, 7 plays, 74 yards, took 2:41 off the clock. It was a 2-yard touchdown run for Kieran Stockton, his first of the season. Extra point, however, no good. So Glasgow leads 27-0 over John Hardin now. Travis to kick it away. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds, so that'll be John Hardin football at the 35-yard line.
Penalty marker, ball out of bounds.
Wesley was kicking it at Metcalf here on the left side of the field from our vantage point in the press box, but just angled that a little bit too far to the left.
The ball is spotted at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Bulldogs at their own 35. 6:09 remaining in this second quarter. 27-0, Glasgow on top of the John Hardin Bulldogs here in the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. Bulldogs will send one man wide to the left side. Rozier is the setback. Hayes, the wing back on the right. Wilson under center. And a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by the Scotties.
Glasgow.
6:09 to go until halftime. 27-0 Glasgow, back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Workout anytime. Workout Anytime is America's best 24-hour health club.
Your fitness, your schedule.
This month only. Join for only $1.
Workout anytime.
Lose the weight and get in shape.
Join today for just $1 and get access to top-of-the-line equipment, exercise classes, tanning, sauna, relaxing hydro massage, and more.
There's something for everyone.
Family plans, too. When you're ready, Workout Anytime is there for you 24/7. Join this month for only $1 at Workout Anytime.
Workout Anytime.
At the Glasgow EPB, we make it easy to be our customer. By offering both energy and broadband services, those who live in Glasgow benefit from knowing that their essential utilities are always working to benefit the community they serve. Those who need Glasgow EPB services can apply in person or online and can pay their monthly bill the exact same way. When you have trouble with your service, help is only a phone call or click away. That is how we strive to make our services convenient for you. Learn more at glasgowepb.com.
Here's a give to Hayes around the left end, and he's going to get it up near the 38-yard line. That was a 1st and 10 play there for John Hardin. It will be a gain of 3 to the 38, so 2nd down 7 coming up.
Dalen Thomas, second tackle of the night for the freshman.
Check of the workout time anytime, check of the workout anytime scoreboard. Sorry about that. It is Barron County now leading 9-6 over Metcalfe County at the end of the third quarter. Wilson under center. Hayes a wing back on the left side. Rozier is the setback, and Wilson falls down as he takes the snap. I don't know if he got stepped on by a lineman or what happened, but either way, he's down at that spot.
I think that's what happened.
Loss of 3 back to the 35.
I think either one of them that was pulling, I think, got in his way, and he just fell backwards.
So 3rd and 10 Bulldogs. 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. 27-0, Glasgow leading. Trips to the near side. A single wide out to the left. Rozier is the setback to the right of Wilson. He's in shotgun formation. Wilson has the snap. Rolling out to the right side. Scottie's coming on a blitz. The pass is going to be caught, but not for much of anything, if anything at all. It's going to be caught there by Dante Jones right at the 35, which is the line of scrimmage, so it'll be no gain on the play.
And that's Rico Crowder with a tackle, his 3rd of the night.
Bring up a 1st down and 10 for John Hardin.
4th down and 10 for the Bulldogs. And the punting unit coming onto the field, I believe. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Is Owens out there? Yep, Owens is out there. So it's 4th and 10. Webb back deep for the Scotties, standing around the 30-yard line.
They're going to get a delay again.
They just did get it off. End over end punt. And we'll bounce to the 25 and go out of bounds at the 30. Or excuse me, bounce to the 35 and went out of bounds at the 30. So a punt of 35 yards with no return. Scotties with a chance to put another score on the board here before the break as they get it back with 3:51 to go until halftime. Glasgow leading 27-0.
I guess the referees felt sorry for him that time. It was 0 before the ball was snapped on the play clock.
Scotties break the huddle here, and they'll have Stockton and Neal in the backfield. They're split. Crowder, the wing back on the right. Clark is the wide out to the right side. Jesse under center. 4-man front for John Hardin. Here's the give to Neal around the right side with a couple of blockers in front. He's got the 35, he's got the 40, and he'll be out across the 45 with a first down up near the 48, maybe the 49-yard line. I think it will be the 49.
Patrick Redmond on the tackle, his first of the night, 5'10", 177 senior.
Gain of 19 yards for Gavin Neal, whose first carry of the game went for 45 and a touchdown.
Yeah, Gavin's got
second carry now for 64 yards.
Gavin has some nice speed. When he gets in the open field, he's pretty hard to catch.
First and 10 Glasgow, just shy of midfield at the 49. Backs are split again. Crowder the wing back. Gonna fake a couple of times now. Jesse to throw, has Neal wide open, but he just overthrew it.
Boy, he had two. Javon Clark was down the middle open, but I don't think Easton had time to look at him.
Ball just out of the reach of Gavin Neal, down around the 35-yard line in John Hardin territory, so it'll be second down and 10. 3:14 to go in the second quarter of play. Here's the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. Again, the second quarter brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. Jesse under center. Crowder, the wing back on the left side. The backs are split. Here's the give to Stockton. Stockton across midfield at the 45, the 40, 35 to 30. Flag goes down, so this may be coming back.
Oh,
Kieran going to go in.
We're going
5 into the end zone, but I think this is coming back.
It's going to come back anyway because he's celebrating.
I think we had a penalty prior to the celebration.
Yeah, we
Kieran celebrating before he got into the end zone with holding a finger in the air. You can't do that.
He got one of those last year, one game. I can't remember which one it was. Greenwood.
I think they're going to get a hold on the Scotties here back around the 25-yard line. Let's see.
Yeah, we do.
Hilton Nisbel about to give us the call here.
All right, we've got multiple fouls on the all by Glasgow. We've got a hold right here, number 11.
Indicated against Glasgow.
We have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Dead ball. All right, so we're going to mark up the 10. Then we're going to mark up the 25. Yep. No problem.
We're talking about 25 yards of penalties right here on the Scotties.
He's going to make it second down and 18, 17.
Coach Jeff Garman talking with Hilton Isabel here on the sideline. Jeff not happy. You can tell that from his reaction. So the penalty moves the football back into John Hardin territory to the 43-yard line. That'll make it second down and 17. The official's still trying to get it all sorted out here. Scotties have broken the huddle, but we're not ready to play yet.
Well, the referee's not in position.
Well, Hilton Isabel's trying to give us an explanation, but either our mic's not working or he has not turned it on. So they are going to change this around. We'll just have to wait and see. We're not going to get the explanation, it doesn't look like. So we'll have to wait and see. They're going to put the ball down at the 41-yard line.
Different. Change, move, first down.
Well, we're going to get a first down out of it.
I thought it was a dead ball, pal.
No, you're good. Shane.
There they go. They're going to move the chain.
The ball is spotted at the the John Hardin 41. So it ends up being actually a first down. It's first down and 10 for the Scotties. Basically just replaying the down here. Clark goes wide to the right side. Crowder, a wing back on the right. Cameron Bull in the back, though. They fake there. Going to give it off to Crowder on the left side. He's got the 30 to 25, and he'll be run out of bounds around the 22-yard line. It'll be another Glasgow first down.
Yeah, he got ran out of bounds by King Martin. That's his second tackle on the night for the sophomore.
We didn't get the explanation from Mr. Isabel because he's got things backwards here. That happens sometimes. He thinks he's got the mic on, but he's got it off, and vice versa. I think he just figured it out. Yeah, he did. He's looking up here at us saying, sorry, my bad.
He's a good one.
He's a good official. Jesse under center. The backs are split. Crowder a wing back on the left side. They'll put him in motion. Going to fake the handoff there. Jesse to throw. Looking over the middle into the end zone. It is going to be knocked away, incomplete. Intended for Tanner Webb in the end zone back there, but he was double covered.
Yeah, he's double covered, no doubt.
Nate Gayfield and King Martin there defensively for John Hardin. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, the ball was right there, but he just had too much coverage. I don't think he picked that thing up in time to haul it in.
Ball at the John Hardin 22-yard line. 2:48 to go until halftime. Glasgow leads 27-0. Obviously, if you're just joining us, you can tell from the score it's been a good half so far for Glasgow.
Yeah, we need one more right here.
Clark will go wide to the right. Stockton and Bull in the backfield. And Bull motions out of there, but a flag is down, or at least timeout called, I think. Yep, no flag, just a timeout called by the Scotties. 2:48 remaining in the first half of play. 27-0. Glasgow on top. Back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
At South Central Bank, we're team players. For over 50 years, we've been helping people meet goals, realize dreams, and stay on top of their game. Strong communities need strong banks. That's why South Central Bank is proud to be this community's strongest mortgage lender, the place people turn when building and growing, refinancing, or just getting started. We are all things community, even supporting local high school sports teams. There's a South Central Bank near you. Come in and do business with a game changer. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Let me ask you something, partner. What are you doing for lunch? Surely you can do better than one of those fast food places or something that comes out of a brown bag. Come on over to Colton Steakhouse and Grill. Lunch can be fun, tasty, affordable, and quick. Colton's has a special lunch menu. Steak, chicken, seafood, salad, sandwiches, and our Montana burger. Plus at lunch you get Colton's famous homemade yeast rolls. Now you got lunch plans. At Colton's, where we know what's at stake.
Second down, 10. Scotties at the John Hardin 22. Going to give it off to Kieran Stockton. Big hole off the right side. Makes a man miss at the 15. He's inside the 10. And down close to the 5, maybe inside the 5. It'll be first and goal, Scotties.
Yeah, Machiavelli Rozier made the tackle. It's his first. He's a senior. 5'10", 196.
Scotties have now entered the Walbert Trucking red zone. First and goal at the 5, or at the 4, actually.
That's a good name, Machiavelli Rozier.
You like that, huh? Memorable for sure. Stockton and Neal in the backfield once again. Crowder the wing back on the right side. Jesse bobbles the handoff, but just now turns, going to try to make something out of nothing, and he does. Touchdown, Scotties. I think, and I may be wrong, I think that was supposed to go to Rico Crowder.
I think so, too.
And Easton was bobbling the ball, couldn't get the pitch away. So Easton just said, well, let me see what I can do here, and he made it into the end zone from 4 yards out for a Glasgow touchdown. It's 33-0 Scotties, 2:12 to go until halftime. So Wesley Travis on for the PAT. Good snap, the hold down, the kick up, and this one's good. Wesley 4 out of 5 on his PAT tries now. It's 34-0 Glasgow, 2:12 to go in the first half of play here at the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Stock number NY268101, MSRP 22,535. All incentives to dealer plus tax, title, and license. See dealer for details. Not all may qualify. Offer ends 8/1/22. Hit a grand slam at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow. Get up to $1,500 cash back on select 22 Nissan models, starting as low as $22,535. Hurry in and score big today at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow.
Scotties with their 5th touchdown drive of the night. This one going 6 plays, 70 yards in 1 minute and 39 seconds. A 5-yard touchdown run for Easton Jesse. Extra point good for Wesley Travis. Glasgow 34, John Hardin nothing. 2:12 to go until halftime. Travis on to kick it away. And coming up to field it and dropping it and just having to fall on the football at the 21-yard line. And that is 16, Larry. I do not have him on my spot chart. Who's 16 for John Hardin?
16, he is Derek Hardin.
All righty.
Hardimon. Sophomore.
So 1st and 10, John Hardin. They'll start this drive at their own 22. Check of the workout anytime scoreboard. Monroe County falls to Campbellsville by a score of 41-0. So a tough start to the season for the Falcons. Scotties will be in Tompkinsville in 2 weeks. Wilson in shotgun formation. He's got Anderson to his left. A wide out each way. Put a man in motion. And they're going to give it off to him around the left side. And it's going to be a gain of a couple. On the carry that time, Dante Jones, who came in motion on a jet sweep from his wide receiver spot here on the right side.
Mason Arms on the tackle. That's his 2nd of the night.
Picked up a 2 yards to the 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Under 2 minutes to go now here in the first half of play. Wilson in shotgun. Anderson will set up to his right. Got a single wide out each way. And John Hardin going to burn their 3rd and final timeout here in the first half with 1:32 to go until the break. It's 34-0 Glasgow. Back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
For nearly 30 years, Kuzma Family Dentistry has been proud to serve this community with the highest quality of dental care. From regular cleanings, fillings, and crowns, to dentures, implants, and more, Doctors Mark and Drew Kuzma can bring out the best in your smile. They're also proud to sponsor the Scotties football program and the Kuzma Kickoff, a field goal competition giving a lucky student at each home game a chance to win $100. Kuzma Family Dentistry, West Main Street in Glasgow, next to the post office.
If your bank refers to you as next, if your bank's loan conditions need you to
close all other accounts, consolidate to us.
If your bank tries to sell you things when you just want to make a deposit.
We have this great new product that only charges 5% interest.
And if your bank charges you fees just next. You know what? Just switch.
At Monticello Bank, they make banking better. Low fees, low rates, the freedom to open a loan without closing all other lines of credit. Monticello Bank. So much better. Visit mbcbank.com or call 270-659-0080.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
19.
Didn't take that full 60 seconds during the timeout, so we're a little late coming back. Pass completed from Wilson to M.J. Hayes over on the John Hardin sideline to gain up to the 29-yard line. So pick up a 5 there. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Number 19, Davey Williams, on that tackle. That's his 2nd.
Wilson in shotgun. Anderson to his left, going to hand it off to him. He'll go up the middle with it and going to run into a wall of blue jerseys.
Yeah, I believe Cam Johnson got that thing. Boy, he came around from the right side there and got it and hauled him in.
And Glasgow will burn its 2nd timeout with 55 seconds to go in the half. Scotties would love nothing more than to get this ball back here and punch another score in, and it would be a running clock the rest of the way. Actually, it's the final timeout taken by the Scotties, not the 2nd, so they've burned all 3 of them. But 55 seconds to go. We'll stay right here during this timeout. 34-0, Glasgow on top of John Hardin. Let's thank our sponsors here on WCLU and Willie Sports. They are Colton Steakhouse, Don Franklin Auto, Kuzma Family Dentistry, McDonald's of Glasgow, Monticello Bank, South Central Rural Telephone Cooperative,
they're going for
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros, Walbert Trucking, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers, Workout Anytime, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, and South Central Bank. Thank you very much to those sponsors here On WCLU and Willie Sports, Jake Owens is in punt formation.
Yeah, I was wrong. I thought they were lining up to run it.
4th down and 3. Webb back deep for the Scotties. And they draw Glasgow offside.
They did a good move there.
That'll keep Glasgow from getting the ball back, if nothing else, in this half.
On the defense. 5-yard penalty against the defense. Result of that, he's going to make it a first down.
We use that little move every once in a while ourselves.
So 1st and 10 after that 5-yard penalty for the Scotties. They have now been penalized 4 times for 25 yards. Wilson in shotgun. Anderson to his right. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Wilson fakes to Anderson, keeps it himself right up the gut, and he'll cross the 35 to the 37, I think.
Mason Arms was his 3rd tackle.
Neither team has a timeout left, so 40 seconds to go in the half. 3-yard pickup to the 37. 2nd down, 7 coming up. Trips to the near side, a single wide out left. Anderson in the backfield with Wilson. He's in shotgun. Wilson snaps it. Looking to throw. Down the left sideline, pass incomplete. Intended that time for Caden Chitwood. And on the coverage for the Scotties, Ryan Morgan.
Ryan Morgan did a good job. He didn't let him get behind him.
Stops the clock with 15 seconds to go in this first half. Third down, 7. Trips to the right side. A single wide out to the left. Wilson in shotgun. Here's the snap. Wilson to throw. Looking down the left sideline again. It's going to be intercepted by Morgan this time. Gets away from a tackler at the 30. Coming to the near side of the field. He's got the 35, and he'll be taken down right at the 40-yard line with 4.6 seconds to go in the half. Second turnover of the night for John Hardin. The first one was a lost fumble. This an interception for Ryan Morgan. He's a 5'7", 138 junior. 11 yards on the interception return. They'll spot it at the 41 instead of the 40. To make it a 12. Yeah, it is an 11-yard return. I'm sorry. So 1st and 10 Glasgow. We'll see if Scotty's try to do anything here. There's just 4.6 seconds to go. I think they're just going to take a snap and take a knee, but Jesse will take a knee, and that'll be the end of the first half of play. It's Glasgow 34, John Hardin nothing here at halftime of the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. We'll come back in a moment and take a look at the halftime stats, which are brought to you this year by McDonald's of Glasgow. We'll also have the halftime fan field goal kick brought to you by the Kuzma Family Dentistry. We'll do that after a 3-minute timeout. A 3-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of one. That's why we worked for 65 years. McDonald's. There's one near you. Come and see us and download the McDonald's app for specials.
Super easy streaming TV from SCRTC with MyStream TV. Fiber customers can search for SCRTC on a favorite device and download the MyStream TV app. Then call SCRTC to get signed up. Same great live TV service now streaming next to your favorite apps. No more boxes, no more wiring. With MyStream TV, watch up to 3 live streams at once. Go back and catch up TV and restart current TV from the beginning. Even works on your smartphone and tablets. So good news, SCRTC Fiber customers. You can start some super easy streaming TV by calling today.
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros does more than just tires. They maximize the love of being behind the wheel. They offer top brands of tires with road hazard coverage available for 3 years at as little as $15 a tire. Plus, the Hunter Hawkeye Elite Alignment Machine is the most accurate 4-wheel alignment in the area and the only rack in town that can fit dualies. Drive with confidence knowing wherever you go, Southern Kentucky Tire Pros will help.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Scottie Field, or actually Hank Roy Stadium on the campus of Glasgow High School. It is, of course, Scottie Field as well. And Scottie's on top 34-0 at halftime here for John Hardin. Larry, it's obviously been a terrific half so far for the Scotties. Good way to start the season.
It is, too. We have a lot of players coming back on offense, and it showed tonight that, of course, John Hardin is a little down. They lost a lot of players from last year, playing a lot of young kids. But the Scotties' offense has played really well, and the defense has, too, with that respect. But the offense really looks good with, putting 34 points on the board in the first half of the first game. We like that.
Another check of the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Berrien County at last check leading Metcalfe County 9-6 after 3 quarters. We know that Campbellsville's defeated Monroe County 41-0. And earlier tonight in the first game of the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl, it was Woodford County 43, LaRue County 8. That was a running clock before halftime. Woodford County looks like they have another very good football team. Of course, they were the 5A semifinalist, I believe, last year. Or did they get to the finals, Larry?
I think they got to the finals. They lost to South Warren.
That's right. Okay. So it looks like Woodford County got another terrific team this year. And also here at halftime, we want to let you know that we had the halftime fan field goal kick brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. And Preston Gauntz put it through the uprights. And Preston, due to that, will receive $100 from Kuzma Family Dentistry. So congratulations to Preston, and thanks to Kuzma Family Dentistry for their support of Scottie football. Our halftime stats are brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. They are a proud sponsor of Glasgow's Scottie Sports. It is 34-0, Glasgow on top of John Hardin here at the break. And we'll let Larry and Bruce look at the halftime numbers. Larry?
All right, Joe, all Glasgow in this first half, 34-0 here at halftime. Scottie's got, I think John Hardin won the toss, and they deferred to the second half. So Glasgow will get the football first, and they would take over after the kickoff on their own 21-yard line. Had a lot of penalties on that first drive, back and forth, and then John Hardin had the most of them. But Scotties went on a 5-play, 79-yard drive. It took 2:47 off the clock. Javon Clark caught a 63-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse for the TD. And kick was good by Wesley Travis, and Glasgow led 7-0 with 9:13 to go in the first quarter. John Hardin's first possession would end in trouble as one of the running backs fumbled, and Chase Starr would come up with the fumble recovery on John Hardin's 20-yard line with 5:03 to go in the first quarter. From there, the Scotties went on a 3-play, 20-yard drive, took only 16 seconds off the clock. Easton Jesse this time with a 6-yard run around left end for the touchdown. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point again, and it's 14-0 in favor of the Scotties. 3:47 to go in the first quarter. John Hardin would get the football back on their own 20 on the kickoff, but they would have to punt eventually with 1:35 to go in the quarter. That would set Glasgow up on their own 43-yard line with 1:11 to go. The Scotties only took them 2 plays to put it in the end zone this time. A 2-play, 57-yard drive. Only took 27 seconds off the clock. Gavin Neal took the pitch, split 2 defenders, and got to the sideline and outran everybody to the end zone. A 45-yard run by Gavin Neal for the touchdown. Wesley Travis again kicked the extra point, and Glasgow led 21-0 at that point. 4:42 to go in the first quarter. Jordan Hardin's next possession will also end in a punt. Glasgow would take over in the second quarter on the Glasgow's own 26-yard line with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. From there, the Scotties went on their second longest drive of the night, most plays, 7-play, 74 yards, took 2:41 off the clock. Kerry Stockton went over from a 2-yard run for the touchdown. The kick this time was no good by Wesley Travis, and Glasgow led 27-0 at that point. 6:09 to go in the second quarter. Again, John Hardin would have to punt on their next series, and the Scotties would take over on their own 30-yard line with 3:51 to go in the second quarter. From there, the Scotties went on a 6-play, 70-yard drive, took 1:39 off the clock. Easton Jesse did the honors with a 5-yard touchdown run. Wesley Travis got back on the board again with a good kick on the extra point, and Glasgow led 34-0 at that point. John Hardin would get the football back, and they got an offside penalty of Glasgow on a third down situation. and the Scotties, they would keep their drive alive, but on about the second play after that happened, they tried to go long down the left sideline, and Ryan Morgan would pick it off for the Scotties for the interception. The Scotties would take over on their own 41-yard line with only 4.6 seconds to go in the quarter, and they just took a meal and ran out the time. So the Scotties lead it here over John Hardin by a score of 34-0 here at halftime. Bruce, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Larry. Thank you. As Larry told you, Scotty's on top in this one, 34-0. John Hardin had 3 first downs. The Scotties picked up 13. The Bulldogs had 28 yards on the ground, 11 through the air for a total of 39. Scotties rushed for 200 yards in that first half. They passed for 95 for a total of 295. Turnover department, John Hardin had 2. They fumbled twice and lost 1. They had 1 interception. Glasgow did not have a turnover. Penalties, John Hardin was penalized 7 times for 35 yards. Glasgow 4 times for 25 yards. Each team had 24 offensive plays in that first half. John Hardin had the football, though, for 16 minutes and 6 seconds. Glasgow for 7 minutes for 54 seconds. Individually in that first half, leading rusher for John Hardin was Layson Anderson, the freshman. He had 2 carries for 8 yards. Machiavelli Rozier had 3 carries for 7 yards. Jabari Wilson carried it 5 times for 5 yards. Cavalli Pittman had 2 rushes for 3 yards. M.J. Hayes had 1 rush for 3 yards. And Dante Jones had 1 rush for 2 yards. Jabari Wilson passed 7 times, completed 4 for 11 yards. He did throw an interception. His leading receiver was Nate Gayfield with 11 yards on 2 catches. He had a long of 11. M.J. Hayes had 1 catch for 5 yards, and Dante Jones had 1 catch for 2 yards. Jake Owens punted 3 times for 116 yards. That's a little over 38 yards per kick. He had a long of 37. For the Scotties, leading rusher in the first half, Karen Stockton with 95 yards on 10 carries. He had 1 score, a long of 22. Gavin Neal packed it 2 times for 64 yards and a touchdown with a long of 45. Rico Crowder had 29 yards on 3 carries with a long of 19. And the Easton Jesse had 4 carries for 12 yards and 2 touchdowns. Easton was 3 of 6 passing for 95 yards in the touchdown. That touchdown came to Javon Clark, his leading scorer, who had receiver, who had 2 catches for 86 yards with a long of 63. Gavin Neal had 1 catch for 9 yards. So here at halftime, with the Scotties on top of John Hardin 34-0, John Hardin will receive the second half kickoff. These halftime stats were brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow, a proud sponsor of McDonald's is a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scottie Sports. We'll return for the call of second half with Joe and Larry after this 3-minute timeout.
Football season is back, and we at the Glasgow EPB could not be more excited because when this season kicks off, Glasgow EPB has you covered for every second of action from the gridiron. Watch all your favorite teams in HD on ESPN, SEC and ACC networks, the Big Ten Network, and now watch the WKU Hilltoppers on CBS Sports Network. Away from your TV? No problem, as you can catch all the games on WatchTVEverywhere.com with your Glasgow EPB cable subscription. Find out more at GlasgowEPB.com.
At South Central Bank, we're team players. For over 50 years, we've been helping people meet goals, realize dreams, and stay on top of their game. Strong communities need strong banks. That's why South Central Bank is proud to be this community's strongest mortgage lender, the place people turn when building and growing, refinancing, or just getting started. We are all things community, even supporting local high school sports teams. There's a South Central Bank near you. Come in and do business with a game changer. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Let me ask you something, partner. What are you doing for lunch? Surely you can do better than one of those fast food places or something that comes out of a brown bag. Come on over to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill. Lunch can be fun, tasty, affordable, and quick. Colton's has a special lunch menu. Steak, chicken, seafood, salad, sandwiches, and our Montana burger. Plus at lunch you get Colton's famous homemade yeast rolls. Now you got lunch plans. At Colton's, where we know what's at stake.
Stock number NS204808. MSRP $29,045. Stock number NG535971. MSRP $47,990. All incentives to dealer plus tax title and license. With approved credit. See dealer for details. Offer ends 8/1/22. Hit a grand slam at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow. Get 0% for 60 months on the all-new 22 Chevy Equinox. Or take advantage of 2.49% on the all-new Chevy Silverado 1500 with 0 payments for 90 days. Find new roads this summer at Don Franklin Chevrolet in Glasgow.
For nearly 30 years, Kuzma Family Dentistry has been proud to serve this community with the highest quality of dental care. From regular cleanings, fillings, and crowns, to dentures, implants, and more, Doctors Mark and Drew Kuzma can bring out the best in your smile. They're also proud to sponsor the Scotties football program and the Kuzma Kickoff, a field goal competition giving a lucky student at each home game a chance to win $100. Kuzma Family Dentistry, West Main Street in Glasgow, next to the post office.
If your bank refers to you as next, if your bank's loan conditions need you to
close all other accounts, consolidate to us.
If your bank tries to sell you things when you just want to make a deposit.
We have this great new product that only charges 5% interest.
And if your bank charges you fees just next. You know what? Just switch.
At Monticello Bank, they make banking better. Low fees, low rates, the freedom to open a loan without closing all other lines of credit. Monticello Bank. So much better. Visit mbcbank.com or call 270-659-0080.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Glasgow High School's Hank Roy Stadium here. It is the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. We're at halftime of our second game of the night. It's Glasgow leading 34-0 over John Hardin. The first game of the night was also a blowout. Woodford County defeated LaRue County 43-8 with a running clock in that opening game. Let's take a look at what's coming up around Glasgow High School as far as sports is concerned for the upcoming week. The boys soccer team tomorrow in action at home against Owensboro. Monday, they'll take on Berrien County. Thursday, at home against Franklin Simpson. The girls soccer team tomorrow on the road at Pulaski Southwestern. On Tuesday, at home against South Warren. Lady Scottie volleyball team in action tomorrow at the Class A region tournament in Russellville. On Monday, they'll be in action on the road at Warren Central, and then another road match at Warren East on Tuesday before coming back home on Thursday against Allen County Scottsville. The girls' golf team tomorrow participating in the Kentucky Invitational Tournament, and then Monday at home against Berrien County. Boys golf team on Saturday tomorrow in action at what's called the semi-state preview at Park Mammoth Golf Course. On Monday, boys golf team in action in the All-A region tournament at Dale Hollow Lake, and then Thursday at home in a match against Monroe County. The cross-country team opens their season on August 27th with a meet at the Warren East Raider Twilight Run. JV football team opens their season on August 29th with a game at Russellville, and the varsity football team in action 1 week from tonight, right back here at home at Hank Roy Stadium against Russellville at 7 o'clock. So that's what's coming up in the week ahead for Glasgow Scotties fall sports. And when we come back, we'll have second half action for you here from Glasgow High School at the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. It's been all Glasgow so far. They lead John Hardin 34-0. We're back after a 2-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of one. That's why we work every day to make a positive impact on thousands of places we call home. McDonald's. Behind our golden arches is a global community of crew, farmers, suppliers, franchises, and countless others who make up who we are as a brand. It's the entire McFamily that makes McDonald's what it is today and what it's been for over 65 years. McDonald's. There's one near you. Come and see us and download the McDonald's app for specials.
Super easy streaming TV from SCRTC with MyStream TV. Fiber customers can search for SCRTC on a favorite device and download the MyStream TV app. Then call SCRTC to get signed up. Same great live TV service now streaming next to your favorite apps. No more boxes, no more wiring. With MyStream TV, watch up to 3 live streams at once. Go back and catch up TV and restart current TV from the beginning. Even works on your smartphone and tablets. So good news, SCRTC Fiber customers. You can start some super easy streaming TV by calling today.
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros does more than just tires. They maximize the love of being behind the wheel. They offer top brands of tires with road hazard coverage available for 3 years at as little as $15 a tire. Plus, the Hunter Hawkeye Elite Alignment Machine is the most accurate 4-wheel alignment in the area and the only rack in town that can fit dualies. Drive with confidence knowing wherever you go, Southern Kentucky Tire Pros will help take you there. Go see Foster and everyone at family-owned and operated Southern Kentucky Tire Pros, 1004 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
Back here at Glasgow High School, let's also tell you that we got a text here from middle school principal Justin Stinson. I want to make sure and let you know that tomorrow evening, the 7th and 8th grade football teams will be in action. Again, that's tomorrow night at home. And the 7th grade team at 5:30 tomorrow will take on Clinton County. That'll be followed with the 8th grade team taking on Metcalfe County tomorrow evening. So appreciate Coach Stinson. I'm always going to call him Coach Stinson, even if he is a principal now. Appreciate him sending us that information. It'll be John Hardin to get the football to begin the third quarter. Wesley Travis set to kick it away. Glasgow leading 34-0. And it'll be picked up again by number 16 back at the 10. And he bobbled it. Ball comes out. And are they going to rule it a fumble? No indication yet from the officials.
Nobody said anything.
The ball clearly, it looked to me, was out when he was still up.
Yeah, he spun him around. The ball came out. I didn't see who got the recovery.
It will be Glasgow football.
I know number 34 is the man that made the tackle. That's Max Lee, 6'1", 188 sophomore. But I don't know who came up with the ball.
Larry, tell me again who 16 is for John Hardin.
16 is Derek Hardiman.
Derek Hardiman. Okay, thank you, sir. He was the one on the return, and he fumbled. So Glasgow will take over in the Walbert Trucking red zone at the 15-yard line of John Hardin. Scottie's next score would make this a running clock. Crowder goes in motion to the right side. Easton Jesse off play action to throw. Rolling. Pass going to be caught by Crowder inside the 5, and he'll be driven back. Oh, no, stays on his feet. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Scottie.
Wow. He had 4 guys on him, and he just drug them into the end zone.
Rico had lost all his momentum. He was being pushed backwards, and then all of a sudden spun away and kept his feet going and got into the end zone to make it 40-0 Glasgow with 11:42 to go in the third quarter, and we will have a running clock the rest of the night. High school football, if you're not familiar, once you have a 36-point lead at any point in the game, the clock will run for just about continuously. It'll still stop for a few things there in the second half, but not for many. The extra point good for Wesley Travis, and Glasgow now leads 41-0, 11:42 to go in the third quarter. We're back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Back here at the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl here at Glasgow High School's Hank Roy Stadium. That drive for the Scotties, a short one after they took over on the fumbled kickoff return by John Hardin at the 16-yard line. It took just one play. It was a 16-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse to Rico Crowder. It's Easton's second touchdown pass of the night. First touchdown of the season so far here for Rico. Glasgow leads 41-0 after the extra point was good for Wesley Travis. Here's the kick return. Another new man in the backfield here returning this kick for John Hardin. He's going to get it up to the 20-yard line before being driven out of bounds. And that is Amari Simon on the return that time for John Hardin.
Jerick Martin on that tackle, 6'3", 160 freshman for the Scotties. The guy that recovered that fumble recovery was number 33, Jacob Brunson, who got the fumble recovery.
So Simon returns the kick to the 21-yard line. Wilson will set up under center with a wishbone formation behind him. Two tight ends. Going to give this thing off to Rozier, and he is not going to get anything, I don't believe.
Left, right side of that defensive line. Chase Starr led the way again. He got another tackle on the night. I think that's his third on the night.
Check of the workout anytime scoreboard. Metcalfe County has defeated Barron County by a score of 12-9. Also, Logan County defeated Allen County Scottsville 26-16. Campbellsville defeated Monroe County 41-0 earlier tonight. Second down 10 for John Hardin at their own 21. Another wishbone set in the backfield. Going to give to Rozier again. He'll take it off the left side this time, and he'll get positive yardage, but not much. A couple of yards maybe.
Off left tackle. Mason Arms makes the hit after a game.
Like Mason Arms with his fourth tackle on that play for the junior.
And a whistle and a timeout going to be taken by John Hardin with 9:46 to go in the third quarter. This is one of the things that will stop the running clock when a team takes a timeout. So 41-0 Glasgow. We're back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Workout anytime. Workout Anytime is America's best 24-hour health club.
Your fitness, your schedule.
This month only. Join for only $1.
Workout anytime.
Lose the weight and get in shape.
Join today for just $1 and get access to top-of-the-line equipment, exercise classes, tanning, sauna, relaxing hydro massage, and more.
There's something for everyone.
Family plans, too. When you're ready, Workout Anytime is there for you 24/7. Join this month for only $1 at Workout Anytime.
Workout Anytime.
At the Glasgow EPB, we make it easy to be our customer. By offering both energy and broadband services, those who live in Glasgow benefit from knowing that their essential utilities are always working to benefit the community they serve. Those who need Glasgow EPB services can apply in person or online and can pay their monthly bill the exact same way. When you have trouble with your service, help is only a phone call or click away. That is how we strive to make our services convenient for you. Learn more at glasgowepb.com.
3rd and 8, John Hardin will run out of the wishbone backfield again. They give it to Pittman, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, I think, and that is all. So no gain on the play.
Chase Starr again, number 4 for him. That right side, that defensive line playing well.
4th down and 9, and here comes the punting unit once again for John Hardin, I believe. 4th and 8, excuse me, sorry. Owens will drop back into punt formation. Webb waiting for the kick for the Scotties at the 45.
Jake Owens in punt formation for John Hardin. Snap it over his head. Snap it over his head.
Owens waiting the snap. It's high, but he'll bring it down. Gets it away. Scotty's almost blocked that thing. And it's going to land out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 48-yard line in Glasgow territory. Punt of 29 yards for Owens with no return. I think we're about to start seeing some new faces on the field here for the Scotties. Glasgow has a 41-0 lead with 8:20 to go in the third quarter. We've got a running clock, so obviously you don't want to take a chance on getting most of your varsity players hurt, so you're going to get some experience for the younger guys as well. So it works well both ways. All right, let's see who we've got here. We've got Jeremiah Moore going in the game. We've also got Cameron Bull. They're going to line up in the backfield. New quarterback is Jarek Martin. He's a 6'3" freshman. Man in motion for the wing spot is Dalen Thomas. Martin going to give it off to Cameron Bull. Makes a couple of men miss. He'll cross midfield to the 48 in John Hardin territory.
Good run. Number 53, Solomon Bennett on the tackle. That's number 3 for him on the night.
A 4-yard pickup for Bull. He's another freshman.
Yeah.
This team has 28 freshmen, Larry. Glasgow has 28 freshmen. It's the largest class I can ever remember.
I believe that's right.
We'll see if they all stick together through all 4 years. But Thomas will come in motion to the near side. Going to give it off the right side to Jeremiah Moore. And he'll cross the 45 to the 44. He's another freshman, 5'8" freshman, 139.
Patrick Redmond on the tackle. That's his second of the night for senior.
So Martin, the quarterback, both backs and the wing back, all freshmen. Now you've got Jodler Morrison in there at a wing-back spot. He'll go in motion to the right side. Going to hand it off to him on a jet sweep. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage and then fight his way forward for a couple more, I think. He's going to be close to a first down. Not sure he's got it. We'll see.
Looks like T.J. Williams on that tackle. That's his second.
It is a Glasgow first down.
No gain on the play to bring up
2-yard pickup to the 42-yard line. 5:49 to go in the third quarter with a running clock in effect. Glasgow leads 41-0 over John Hardin. Jarek Martin under center. Wing back this time is Landon Martin. He's another freshman.
Yep.
And we're going to get a penalty here on the Scotties.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. We're going to replay 1.
So back it up 5 yards.
I think the running back's got a little anxious that time. Took off too early.
Let's see who some of the linemen are we've got out here. We've called off most of the backs. We've got Parker Maddox out there on the line, Logan White. I'm also seeing Landon Minton. I believe that's 52 Ashton Page, if I saw the number correctly. A wing back either way. Martin under center. Here comes Morrison in motion, and another flag is down. And another false start on the Scotty.
They're running back again, or wing back.
Lucas Christian going into the ball game for the Scotties. There's one more lineman I haven't called, and I believe that is Austin Ennis. Martin under center. He'll pitch it back to Bull. Going to sweep around the left side. He's got midfield. Oh, nice hit right there between the defender and Bull as they both delivered a shot to each other. The ball going to be down to the 44-yard line, so a nice pickup that time for Cameron Bull.
Yeah, that's freshman against freshman. B.J. Stewart with the tackle. That's his first of the night.
9-yard pickup there for Bull.
Cameron Bull had a nice 8th grade year, they said. I never saw him run, but some people did and said he was really good.
Second down and 12. Wing back either way, set back as well. Here comes Morrison in motion to the near side. I think John Hardin's offsides, maybe, unless Glasgow drew them offsides. And they're going to say offside John Hardin.
John Hardin.
Before the snap. Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty still. Second down.
Things getting a little sloppy with the newer players on the field, younger kids out there.
Yeah, we've had a lot of little penalties, not a lot of big ones.
The penalty moves the ball to the John Hardin 39. We're at second down and 7. 3:02 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow leads 41-0. Martin under center. Christian the wide out to the right side. Morrison goes in motion to the right from his wingback position. Martin off fake, going to keep it around the right side on a quarterback keeper. He's inside the 30, breaks the tackle there, the 25, the 20, down the sideline, the 10, the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Scottie.
Yeah, he broke a tackle at about the 30-yard line and just spun out of it and then got right down the sidelines, and he was gone. Nice run.
Now 47-0 Glasgow with 2:40 to go in the third quarter. And Lucas Christian down with an injury for the Scotties back around the 28-yard line. Check the Workout Anytime scoreboard. We told you a moment ago that that Logan County had defeated Allen County Scottsville 26-16, but a new score we have for you. Hart County with a big win over Caverna by a score of 63-0.
Wow.
Have we got any final on my favorite teams to sales?
Still tending to Lucas Christian, who is on his back at the 28-yard line for the Scotties. Trainer John Vaughn out there taking a look at him.
Looking at his right leg.
Looking at a knee, I believe. Obviously don't want to speculate as to the severity of the injury, but hopefully everything will be okay. It looks like they're about to get him up to his feet. Not going to let him put any weight on that leg. Hopefully that's just a precaution. Well, he's putting a little bit of weight on it as he walks off the field. That run, by the way, for Jarek Martin, a 39-yard touchdown run. He's a freshman, so maybe several more of those to come for Jarek over the next few years. Of course, the kid in front of him at quarterback is just a sophomore, Easton Jesse. Wesley Travis on for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's a beauty. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. It's Glasgow 48, John Hardin nothing. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
At South Central Bank, we're team players. For over 50 years, we've been helping people meet goals, realize dreams, and stay on top of their game. Strong communities need strong banks. That's why South Central Bank is proud to be this community's strongest mortgage lender, the place people turn when building and growing, refinancing, or just getting started. We are all things community, even supporting local high school sports teams. There's a South Central Bank near you. Come in and do business with a game changer. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Glasgow High School, it's the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. That drive for Glasgow, 5 plays, 52 yards, 5 plays, 52 yards, a 39-yard touchdown run for Jarek Martin, the freshman quarterback. The drive took 5:47 off the clock. Extra point good for Wesley Travis, 48-0 Glasgow. And Pittman on the return here for John Hardin. He's got an opening up the middle of the field. He just gets tripped up.
Number 12 got a hand on him and tripped him up. And that would be Taryn Carter with his first tackle. He's a 5'5", 115 freshman.
Sorry, Larry. Pittman returns it all the way out near midfield. They're going to spot it actually right at midfield with the nose of the football touching the 50-yard line, so a return of 36 yards. Has John Hardin been on Glasgow's side of the field tonight? It may have Do you all remember, Larry?
Don't think so.
I don't think they have either. So this is the deepest penetration of the game for John Hardin with 1:52 to go here in the third quarter. Wilson going to hand it off to Pittman out of the backfield, and he's going to be hit and drop for a loss.
Number 21, Caden Eden with his first tackle, 5'10", 209 senior.
So far, John Hardin still has not gotten into Glasgow territory. As the ball started out at the 50, now it's back at the 47 in John Hardin territory. Another final score for you on the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Warren Central defeating Bullitt Central 13-0.
Well, Warren Central starting out with a win. They haven't won many a long time.
Wilson under center, wants to throw. Looking down the left side, it is going to be incomplete. Intended that time for Nate Gayfield. It's Kellen Stone on the coverage there for the Scotties, 5'7" sophomore. Fort Greenwood and Bardstown getting a late start. No score between those schools at the end of the first quarter. Third down. Is it third or second down? We got third on the box, second down on the board. Third and 13 here, and here's a snap to Wilson. He's going to be taken down for a loss back at the 40-yard line.
Now, who was that? 21? I believe it was 21 on the sack, and that's Caden Eden again.
Max Lee led the charge for Glasgow on that play.
Oh, yeah. They're going to give progress to the 43. And that is the end of the third quarter of play. Scotty's rolling in this one, 48-0 over the John Hardin Bulldogs. We're back for the final 12 minutes after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Let me ask you something, partner. What are you doing for lunch? Surely you can do better than one of those fast food places or something that comes out of a brown bag. Come on over to Colton Steakhouse and Grill. Lunch can be fun, tasty, affordable, and quick. Colton's has a special lunch menu. Steak, chicken, seafood, salad, sandwiches, and our Montana burger. Plus at lunch you get Colton's famous homemade yeast rolls. Now you got lunch plans at Colton's, where we know what's at stake.
Stock number NY268101, MSRP $22,535. All incentives to dealer plus tax, title, and license. See dealer for details. Not all may qualify. Offer ends 8/1/22. Hit a grand slam at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow. Get up to $1,500 cash back on select 22 Nissan models, starting as low as $22,535. Hurry in and score big today at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow.
We begin the fourth quarter here in the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. Glasgow on top of John Hardin, 48-0. Two receivers to the right side, a wingback either way. Wilson in shot. Actually, they're in punt formation. My bad. Fourth down and 13, and the kick bobbled back there, and John Hardin's going to get the recovery. Of course, you cannot advance a muffed punt, so it will not be a John Hardin touchdown. The kid who recovered it took off with it, but you cannot advance the muff punt, so John Hardin's just going to get the football in really good field position.
Who was that got the football?
It was 22, Larry, 22. I believe who it was.
That is Glamorous Bowen.
So first and 10 for John Hardin, and so for the first time all night, they are in Glasgow territory with 11:15 to go in the game. Still trying to see where they're going to put the ball down. I think it's going to be at the 24. Well, still haven't put it down. 23. It'll be the 23-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Scottie 14-yard line. Correction, 24-yard line.
New quarterback in the game is Austin Richardson. He's going to hand it off to Layson Anderson, and he's hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss.
Caden Eden again. That's 3 tackles for him here in a short period of time.
Another final score that I don't think we've given you yet on the Workout Anytime scoreboard. Grayson County defeating Edmonson County 15-12. We told you earlier that Metcalfe County defeated Berrien County 12-9. Stats through three quarters, 48-0 Glasgow. Scotties with 16 first downs. John Hardin 3. Glasgow 249 yards rushing, 111 passing, a total of 360. 23 rushing yards for John Hardin, 11 passing, a total of just 34 yards. John Hardin's turned it over twice, lost a fumble, and they've thrown an interception. Second down, 13. Here's a give to Anderson again. He'll take it off the right side, slips a couple of tackles in the backfield. He'll get it down near the 20.
Tyler Morrison on that tackle. It was his first of the night. He's a 140 senior.
Timeout taken by John Hardin. We'll stay right here and take this opportunity to give you the rest of these stats through three quarters. Glasgow's penalized 6 times for 35 yards. John Hardin 7 penalties for 40 yards. Glasgow with 30 offensive plays. They've had the ball for 13 minutes and 51 seconds. John Hardin 31 offensive plays. They've had it for 22 minutes and 9 seconds. This fourth quarter, by the way, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Buy your next car from Don Franklin Auto, your family-owned dealership. And for another check of the Workout Anytime scoreboard, we'll just run down the finals that we have for you. Woodford County defeated LaRue County 43-8 here earlier in the first game of the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. It was Metcalfe County over Berrien County 12-9. Hart County shutting out Caverna 63-0. Grayson County over Evanston County 15-12. Campbellsville defeated Monroe County 41-0. It was Logan County over Allen County Scottsville 26-16. Warren Central down to Bullitt Central 13-0. And at the second quarter of play, last check, it's Greenwood and Bardstown in the scoreless contest.
Third down 8 for the Bulldogs.
Third down 7 here for John Hardin. Richardson, the quarterback, under center. Wishbone set behind him. Here's a give to Anderson. He'll take it off the right side. And he's going to get a first down inside the 15, still on his feet. And they'll finally blow the whistle as the pile comes to a stop there around the 10.
It's like 34 on the bottom of the pack. That's Max Lee. That's his third tackle on the night.
10-yard pickup for Anderson. He is their leading rusher with 5 carries for 22 yards. Wishbone set again behind the quarterback, who is Austin Richardson. Richardson going to give it off to Anderson again. He'll take it off the right side again and get down to around the 7, maybe the 6.
Latham Anderson, again the ball carrier.
It's hard to tell who makes the tackle with all that pile they got on there. Jalen Morrison, we'll give that to him. He was right there on the bottom of it. His second tackle.
Ball at the 7. It's second and goal from there for John Hardin. Scottie's trying to preserve this shutout. They lead 48-0 with 8 minutes to go in the game. Richardson will turn and give it off to a new back, and he's going to be cut down around the 5, and that is going to be Amari Simon on the carry.
Austin Ennis with the tackle, 5'8", 195, sophomore.
On that tackle,
2-yard gain to the 5. Third and goal from there. Ball spotted. Really, Bruce, it's at the 6. That's my bad. It's just a 1-yard gain. So third and goal from the 6. Wishbone set behind Richardson. Long snap count here. He snaps it. Gives to Anderson, going off the right side. Makes the man miss at the line of scrimmage, and he is into the end zone, I believe, for the first touchdown of the night for John Hardin. Very late indication there from the official, but it is a touchdown.
Is it Anderson?
It is. Be a 6-yard touchdown run for Layson Anderson to get John Hardin on the board with 7:11 to go in the game. Glasgow leads 48-6. And it looks like John Hardin will go for 2 here. We'll go for 2 here. Richardson fakes the handoff, trying to keep it around the left side. Did he get in? He did not. So the 2-point try, no good.
Number 18 made sure he didn't, and that is Kellen Stone, his first tackle, and a good one. 5'7", 130 sophomore.
7:11 to go in this one here at the Don Franklin Auto Scottie Bowl. Glasgow in control and has been all night. 48-6 is the Glasgow lead. We're back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU. Actually make it a 30-second timeout. A 30-second timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
For nearly 30 years, Kuzma Family Dentistry has been proud to serve this community with the highest quality of dental care. From regular cleanings, fillings, and crowns, to dentures, implants, and more, Doctors Mark and Drew Kuzma can bring out the best in your smile. They're also proud to sponsor the Scotties football program and the Kuzma Kickoff, a field goal competition giving a lucky student at each home game a chance to win $100. Kuzma Family Dentistry, West Main Street in Glasgow, next to the post office.
John Hardin had a short field to work with after the Scotties muffed a punt. They took over at the 24-yard line in Glasgow territory. It took 6 plays and 4:04 to score. Layson Anderson scored on a 6-yard run. The 2-point try failed, so Glasgow leads 48-6 with 7:11 to go in this ball game. Again, we've had a running clock in the second half since about, the 10-minute mark or so, Larry, in that third quarter. Is that right, roughly?
11:42. Yeah, 11:42.
Oh, 11:42, even sooner than I thought. Owens to kick it away. High, end-over-end kick. Boy, big leg. And it's caught in the end zone by Cameron Bull. In high school, that's an automatic touchback when the ball crosses the goal line. So it'll be Scotty's football 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Yeah, that was a nice kick. Nice, high, and long.
Check the Workout Anytime scoreboard. An update for you. The Greenwood-Bardstown game has gone to halftime. It's still scoreless. 2 pretty good football teams right there. Scotty's played them both last year. Yeah. Scotty's defeated them both last year. On the road at Greenwood, Glasgow won that game, and then the Scotties with a tremendous comeback against Bardstown in the region championship game last year to win that region title. Let's see, is that Jarek Martin still at quarterback? I didn't check to see.
No,
nope, it's not, actually. 7. That's going to be, that is Hudson Gum, wearing number 7 tonight. His normal number, I think, is going to be 13, but my understanding is they've had some trouble getting in a few jerseys that they ordered back in January.
Good grief.
So I don't know. David Dale, I think, is going to normally be wearing number 7 whenever he comes back to action here in a couple of weeks. So Gum under center. Backs are split. Comes a man in motion to the near side. Gum takes the snap, going to keep it around the right end. He's got a blocker in front of him. He's got the 25, and he'll be taken down around the 27, maybe the 28.
B.J. Stewart on the tackle, number 2 for him.
B.J. Stewart makes the stop.
Second down and 2. Ball at the 28-yard line. And here's a handoff and going nowhere. That is for the Scotty Stephen Garrett, who gets the carry.
Kayvon Black made the tackle. He's a junior, 6'2", 245.
Loss of a yard back to the 27.
Third down 2.
Gum takes the snap. And have a botch play here, but they get to the Cameron Bull. He's got some room here. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 down the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Let's see, at the 39, I believe.
Mason Anderson on the push out there for the tackle. Nice run by Bull. Just took the pitch and came around right in and just outran people.
Gum under center. Going to pitch it. And that's Kellen Stone on the carry, and he's going to lose yardage.
Yeah, Cameron Moore with the tackle. 5'10", 160 sophomore over on that right side.
Stone, the ball carrier, brought down by Cameron Moore. About a 3-yard loss on the play.
And now we get a flag on the Scottie.
Before the snap, false start on the offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. We're going to replay. Second down.
Against Glasgow.
So loss on that first play, and now a penalty has moved the football back to the 47-yard line in John Hardin territory. Scotty's put a man in motion. Gum going to hand it off here to Jeremiah Moore, and he's going to be slung down for a loss.
Yeah, Cameron Moore made the tackle. That's his second tackle of the night.
Cameron Moore.
Loss back into Glasgow territory at the 48. Just a minute 20 to play here. 48-6, Glasgow leads.
Third down 25.
Third down 25 here for the Scotties. Gum under center with a wing back either way. Man in the backfield is Kanan Allen. And they give it to Allen, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be it.
Mason Anderson with his third tackle.
Mason Anderson made the tackle.
Scotties will have to run at least one more play here.
It's fourth down. So if they don't make it, which they probably won't, John Hardin might get one play out of it. I don't know.
The clock will not stop on change of possession when you got a running clock. So I would say in Glasgow, actually, they're not even going to make Glasgow run this last play. The officials not even going by a play clock at this point. And that's going to be the final score. So it is Glasgow 48, John Hardin 6. As the Scotties start the year at 1-0, and John Hardin falling to 0-1. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up and take a look at the final stats. We'll hear from head coach Jeff Garman, and we'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scottie Player of the Game We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
If your bank refers to you as next, if your bank's loan conditions need you to
close all other accounts, consolidate to us.
If your bank tries to sell you things when you just want to make a deposit.
We have this great new product that only charges 5% interest.
And if your bank charges you fees just
next.
You know what? Just switch.
At Monticello Bank, they make banking better. Low fees, low rates, the freedom to open a loan without closing all other lines of credit. Monticello Bank. So much better. Visit mbcbank.com or call 270-659-0080.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This has been Glasgow Scottie Football, a production of WCLU Sports, WCLU 1490 AM, 103.1 FM, and online at WCLUradio.com. And the Big Willie, 94.1 and 102.3 FM. Brought to you in part by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, Colton Steakhouse, McDonald's, Joe Myers Farm Bureau, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Kuzma Family Dentistry, Workout Anytime, Monticello Bank, SCRTC, and Southern Kentucky Tire Pros.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of one. That's why we work every day to make a positive impact on thousands of places we call home. McDonald's. Behind our golden arches is a global community of crew, farmers, suppliers, franchises, and countless others who make up who we are as a brand. It's the entire McFamily that makes McDonald's what it is today and what it's been for over 65 years. McDonald's. There's one near you. Come and see us and download the McDonald's app for specials.
Super easy streaming TV from SCRTC with MyStream TV. Fiber customers can search for SCRTC on a favorite device and download the MyStream TV app. Then call SCRTC to get signed up. Same great live TV service now streaming next to your favorite apps. No more boxes, no more wiring. With MyStream TV, watch up to 3 live streams at once. Go back and catch up TV and restart current TV from the beginning. Even works on your smartphone and tablets. So good news, SCRTC Fiber customers. You can start some super easy streaming TV by calling today.
Southern Kentucky Tire Pros does more than just tires. They maximize the love of being behind the wheel. They offer top brands of tires with road hazard coverage available for 3 years at as little as $15 a tire. Plus, the Hunter Hawkeye Elite Alignment Machine is the most accurate four-wheel alignment in the area and the only rack in town that can fit dualies. Drive with confidence knowing wherever you go, Southern Kentucky Tire Pros will help take you there. Go see Foster and everyone at family-owned and operated Southern Kentucky Tire Pros, 1004 Happy Valley Road, Glasgow.
Welcome to Post-Game Wrap-Up on WCLU and the Big Willie, a production of WCLU Sports. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up, where the Scotties defeat John Hardin by a score of 48-6 to start the year at 1-0. John Hardin dropping to 0-1, and we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce to look at the final stats. Larry.
All right, Joe. Glasgow will get the football first as John Hardin won the toss and took the ball in the second half. Glasgow got off to a good start. They had 6 possessions in the first half, scored on 5 out of those 6. So we'll go through them real quick here. The Scotties went on, after the opening kickoff, went on a 5-play, 79-yard drive, took 2:47 off the clock. Javon Clark caught a 63-yard touchdown pass from Easton Jesse. The kick by Wesley Taylor was good, and Glasgow led 7-0, 9:13 to go in the first quarter. A fumble by John Hardin on the next possession. Chase Starr would come up with the fumble recovery. That would set Glasgow up in a really good field possession at John Hardin's 20-yard line. It only took them 3 plays, put it in the end zone. 3 plays, 20 yards, 16 seconds off the clock. Easton Jesse with a little run around the left end for the 6-yard touchdown run. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point, 14-0 in favor of the Scotties with 3:47 to go in the first. Another punt by John Hardin on the next possession sets Glasgow up at our own 43-yard line. And they takes them 2 plays this time to put it in. A 2-play, 57-yard drive took 27 seconds off the clock. Gavin Neal did the honors this time, a 45-yard touchdown run. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point, and it was 21-0 at that point with 4:42 in the first quarter, and that's how the first quarter would end, 21-0. John Hardin would punt on their next possession again. The Scotties would take over on their own 26. This time a nice drive, 7 plays, 74 yards, took 2:41 off the clock. Kieran Stockton went over for the touchdown from 2 yards out. This time the kick by Travis was no good, and Glasgow led 27-0 with 6:09 to go in the second quarter. Another punt by John Hardin would set the Scotties up on their 30-yard line this time with 3:51 to go in the second quarter. Easton Jesse again with a 5-yard touchdown run. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point. It was 34-0 in favor of the Scotties, and that's what we'd have at halftime as Ryan Morgan would intercept a pass on John Hardin's next possession, but the Scotties ran out the clock at halftime, so it was 34-0 in favor of Glasgow at halftime. John Hardin would get the football, but the opening kickoff was fumbled by Anderson, and Jacob Brunson came up with it for the Scotties, and that set them up on John Hardin's 5-yard line with 11:52 to go in the third quarter. Only took one play to put it in the end zone. It was a pass from Easton Jesse to Rico Crowder for the touchdown. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point, 41-0 in favor of Glasgow with 11:42 to go in the third quarter, and that started the running clock. John Hardin would punt again on their next possession, set the Scotties up on their own 48-yard line this with 8:24 to go in the third quarter. And the JV team was in for the most part on these next two drives. It was a 5-play, 52-yard drive for the Scotties, took 5:47 off the clock. Jake Martin, backup quarterback, came in and ran 39 yards around right end for the touchdown. Wesley Travis kicked the extra point, and Glasgow led 48-0 at that point. John Hardin would get the football back. We were going to make them punt again, but we did punt the ball. They punted the football, and we came up with a bobble on the punt, and they picked it up. They couldn't advance it, so they took over on the 24-yard line of the Scotties with 10:55 to go in the fourth quarter. They went on a 6-play, 24-yard drive from there, 4:04 off the clock. Layson Anderson went over from 6 yards out for the touchdown. They went for 2, and it was no good. So Glasgow led at that point by a score of 48-6. The Scotties would get the football back one more time and run out the clock as we had a running clock. So 48-6 advantage here tonight for the Scotties in their opening game. It's a good start to the season, and we'll have some tough games coming up after this.